Hotel Germany 5, City Center, Hotel Go 5, Hotel Go 5, City Center, Hotel Go
Lima Zulu 9 Whiskey, Lima Zulu 9 Whiskey, contact. Lima Zulu 9 Whiskey, Lima Zulu 9 Whiskey, contact.
Vk3 Lima Quebec, Vk2LQ.
Zulu 9 Whiskey, Lima Zulu 9 Whiskey, contact.
Vk2LQ.
Lima Zulu 9 Whiskey, Lima Zulu 9 Whiskey, contact. Lima Zulu 9 Whiskey, Lima Zulu 9 Whiskey, contact.
Vk2LQ.
Lima Zulu 9 Whiskey, Lima Zulu 9 Whiskey, contact.
Vk2 Lima Quebec.
Lima Zulu 9 Whiskey, Lima Zulu 9 Whiskey, contact. Lima Zulu 9 Whiskey, Lima Zulu 9 Whiskey, contact.
Vk2LQ, Victor Kilo 2 Lima Quebec.
Lima Zulu 9 Whiskey, Lima Zulu 9 Whiskey, contact.
Vk2LQ.
Again, please.
Victor King 2 London Queen.
G'day, we're going to play a bit of radio today. We'll see how the band is. The band wasn't too bad a couple of moments ago. But as we started the stream, it seemed to change a bit. So we'll see how we go. That station I just tried calling then. He's been calling for about 40 minutes and no one answering. And we've tried calling him several times and obviously you can't hear no one. So it makes it a bit pointless of running a contest if you can't hear anyone. But that could be just band conditions as well. Starting to get a few static crashes on 20. There's a lot of lightning activity here in VK land. This is all the current lightning activity here. A little bit to the southeast of us and out to the east. And then a lot up the top northern part of New South Wales, inland and up around into Queensland. So they're the static bursts that you'll hear every now and again on the band. So we'll see how we go. We've had a bit of rain and that here. I don't know if you can see that there, but the band's completely cleared up a lot of atmospheric noise was coming across here, but most of that is gone now. So hopefully the band will open up. It'll become a little bit more noisier, but we'll be able to make a few contacts. So we're going to be doing 400 watts into the antenna I've been using, which is a 7-element log periodic. It's got 2 on 20 and about 11 dB a gain. So roughly an equation, 400 watts probably equate to close to probably 2,000 watts by the time it comes out the antenna, just to the gain factor. So we'll see if we can find a frequency, put out a few calls, see what happens. But the band's completely just died. So probably is still a little bit early. We're still probably got another 20 to 40 minutes maybe for the band open properly. Might come up. So those, if you've seen the stream before, I'm just new to doing this. I've been playing radio for quite a few years, but thought I'd do some streams. I've got another camera set up here, and now you can see the front of the radio. It's a Yaesu FTdx 101Mp. And you can see the band I'm on. I'm on this top band here. This is VFO-A and this is VFO-B, but it'll just be, you can follow what frequency I'm on here, up here, and we'll see how we go, see if we can make a few contacts. And, g'day, hey Paul, how you go, mate? Yeah, had a bit of activity a little bit earlier on, but band's just died. There seems to be some contest on as well on 20 today. So we'll put out a few calls and we'll see how we go. I'm just saying some lightning. This is the lightning activity here. I tried to call you, mate. Did you get your cataloging worked out again with your flex? I don't know if you got that sorted. I tried to ring you back. I think you got it sorted.
All right, is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? Vk3AMP. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? Vk3AMP. Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use? Vk3AMP. CQ 20, CQ 20 meters, CQ on 20, CQ 20. Vk3AMP, Victor Kilo 2 Lima, Quebec. Vk3AMP, CQ on 20, CQ 20. Vk3AMP, Victor Kilo 2 on the long path into Europe, calling CQ on 20, CQ on 20, CQ 20. Vk3AMP calling CQ.
Yeah, good on you, mate. Yeah, I thought you'd get it sorted. It's 5.9 plus your ITU zone, I believe, which is ours is 59. So yeah, but a couple of stations out there, but hopefully it'll pick up a bit anyway. We'll see what goes on. Probably a bad day to play radio. Everyone will be wanting information for their contest, but we'll help them out where we can.
Vk2 Lima, Quebec. Victor Kilo 2 London, Queen.
Victor Kilo 2?
Lima, Quebec. Lima, Quebec.
Victor Kilo 2, Lima, Quebec?
Yeah, QSL 5959 for your contest. Yeah, good on you, mate. Not participating, but happy to give you some numbers. Thanks for the 5929. 73 is all the best in your contest.
Vk3 Lima Quebec,
59 5959 5959 QSL.
thank you, good luck. The contest, take a whiskey 5 Alpha. Lima Zulu 1, Victor.
I'd say most of the day the Europeans are going to be playing the contest. Hey Paul, are both of those cameras showing up all right on the stream, mate? If you're nearby, they look all right on the stream.
Vk7 United kilowatts.
Lima Zulu 9 with 2, Lima Zulu 9 with 2.
Vk7 United kilo.
Lima Zulu 9 with 2, Lima Zulu 9 with 2.
Victor kilo 7 United kilo.
Yeah, that's about the 5th or 6th VK that's tried calling him and seems to struggle to hear. But see, yeah.
Victoria kilowatt 7 United kilowatt. Vk7 UK.
Yeah.
United kilo uniform kilowatt.
Struggles, but that's all about the hobby, isn't it?
QSL 5959, Roger. Thank you for the Papa Kilo. Good luck.
Wow, first one to make it through to him. Good on him. VK7, that was.
Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use VK2LQ? Is the frequency in use? Is the frequency in use VK2LQ? CQ on 20, CQ 20 metres, CQ 20, CQ on 20. VK2LQ, Victor Kilo 2 Lima, Quebec, VK2LQ. CQ 20, CQ on 20, CQ 20. VK2LQ calling CQ. CQ 20, CQ 20 metres, CQ 20, CQ on 20. VK2LQ, Victor Kilo 2 Lima, Quebec, VK2LQ. CQ 20, CQ on 20, CQ 20. VK2LQ calling CQ. Zulu Lima 1, just let me bring the beam down into your general direction there, mate, and I'll get you go again. You're a little bit down in the background there, but try again, Zulu Lima 1. Zulu Lima 1, Mike Charlie. G'day, Mark. Good to hear you in there, mate. Very, very low. Don't know what's going on with the band conditions. They seem to be up and down a little bit at the moment, but I got you about, probably about a 4 and 3, mate, 43 QSL. Yeah, good on you. Thanks for the 5 and 9, mate. Yeah, you're very, very low, and you're competing with the static crashes there, mate. But good to get you now. I think you said you're testing out a new antenna. What sort of antenna is it, mate? Yeah, QSL, mate. Yeah, homemade dipole at ground level. Okay, well, yeah, well, if it's a ground level, it's certainly working well. Just be curious, what sort of power you putting into it, mate?
20 watts on a G90. 20 watts on a G90. Over.
Yeah, you're 20 watts out of the G90 there. Well, that's working exceptional, mate. You get that up around 6 to 9 metres, mate, and I think that'll be cracking out quite well. But your G90's doing a great job. They're a great little radio. I got its cousin, the 6100, and that works quite well. So, but that's only a 5 watt on the internal battery and 10 watts with an external power source. But the G90 is quite a nice little rig, mate. I really need to add one to the shack. Maybe for Christmas. We'll see how we go. But no worries, mate. Certainly making the trip. Once you get it up a bit, I'm sure it'll be outperforming a lot better there, mate. Back.
Yeah, I'll try that. I've got to make a spigot for a fishing rod so I can raise it above the top. So great talking to you, and we'll talk again soon. 101Mp 73.
Yeah, good on you. Thanks very much. It's Vk3AMP. Yeah, good on you, mate. 73's all the best. ZL1MC Vk3AMP. Cheers and beers. QRZ CQ on 20, CQ20, Vk3AMP. Victor Kilo 2, Lima, Quebec, Vk3AMP. CQ on 20 metres, CQ20, CQ20. Vk3AMP calling CQ.
Victor Kilo 2, Lima, Quebec. Victor Kilo 2, Lima, Quebec. Zulu Lima 2, Bravo Romeo Oscar.
Zulu Lima 2, Bravo Radio Oscar. G'day, Robert. Good to get you in the log for the first time. You got Paul this way, Papa Alpha Uniform Lima. I'll give you a report on your next over there, Robert. Zulu Lima 2, Bravo Radio Oscar, Vk3AMP returning.
Vk3AMP, Zulu Lima 2, Bravo Romeo Oscar. Hey Paul, it's Rob this side. I'm in Hamilton, New Zealand. Can I get your location, over?
Yeah, good on you. Thanks, Robert. Yeah, we're located here at Emu Plains in the foothills of the Blue Mountains, just near Penrith, about 60 kilometres west of Sydney, mate, in the foothills of the Blue Mountains there. QSL.
QSL. I originally grew up in Crackers and Blackstone area. So yeah, I do know where you are. Vk3AMP, Zulu Lima 2, Bravo Romeo Oscar. You're also coming through 5-9, over.
Yeah, good on you, mate. You were 5 and 5, but you come up to a 5 and 7, so the band's hopefully starting to swing and come into play. So it's very good. Robert, just give us a quick rundown. What station you're running, what sort of power, and your antenna, mate, just for the log. Zulu Lima 2, BRO, Vk3AMP returning.
Vk3AMP, ZL2, Bravo Romeo Oscar. I'm actually using an ICOM Yaesu FTdx 7000. It's actually belongs to New Zealand. Just running it here. It's on an infrared line. And it's also running off a ICOM AH4 antenna tuner. Over.
Yeah, QSL, mate, QSL. So how much, what power, that's probably 100 watts, is it, through the AH4?
Yeah, I believe it is actually. I've got this up on high, so it'll probably be about the maximum that it can do, which I think is about 100 watts over.
Yeah, good on you, mate. Well, it's working quite well for you, so it's certainly doing the job, and very nice to get you to log for the first time.
QSL, Vk3AMP, Zulu 11 Bravo Romeo Oscar. It's actually my very first contact on 20 metres outside of New Zealand, doesn't it?
Oh, good on you, mate. Very nice to be able to achieve that for you. And welcome to the hobby, mate. By the sounds of that, you probably haven't been on too long. Well, welcome. I hope you're enjoying it. And the station this way is the Yaesu FTdx 101Mp. And we're running that into a Vk3AMP doing 400 out. Into a 7-element log periodic with 2 on 20. So very nice. How are you finding the hobby, mate? You only just reasonably new to it, are you, my friend? ZL2BRO, Vk2LQ returning to you.
Vk2LQ, ZL2BRO coming back. I've actually been a ham for about 2-3 years. So it's not too new. Normally do VHF, UHF, for a lot of local things. However, I've got the AREC rig at home, so we were doing an exercise today, so I thought I'll hook it up and get it running just so it gets this good use of it.
Absolutely, mate. Now you've got it going, you'll have to jump on HF and work a few more DX, mate, and you never know what parts of the world you might get into. QSL?
Yeah, QSL. Hopefully I'll get some really good ones. Unfortunately, this is all a program, so it's got to be programmed, otherwise you can't listen to your post. QSL.
Yeah, QSL, mate. All takes time, mate. All takes time. A little bit of patience, a little bit of playing. I've certainly played around with all different types of antennas, mate, different power levels, and I quite enjoy only running 5 and 10 watts and see how far I can get around the world. But at the moment, I finally pulled out this new amp that I've had for about 3 or 4 months and been using it for about the last 2 or 3 weeks. So I'm giving it a bit of a workout, mate, to see how it goes, and then I'll probably go back to doing a couple of days where I just run me normal 5 to 40 watts and see how we go and just compare the difference there. All right, Rob, I might keep moving there, mate. I am doing a live stream on YouTube. I've been having a bit of play with that as well, so I'm actually streaming you live there. If you want to look up my call sign on YouTube and have a look, you'll be able to see where you are. Just look for yourself there in the stream. Probably about half an hour into it, I guess. About half hour into it, so there you go. All right, mate, I'll say 73 is all the best. We might try and work a few more, and you probably should do the same. The band should start opening up to the UK and Europe shortly, and you never know, mate. You never know where you might get out if you put a few calls out there, my friend. But I'll say 73 is beers and cheers. And nice to get you in a log for the first time, and we'll look forward to catching you down at Coax again real soon. ZL2BRO, Vk2LQ, mate. 73's beers and cheers.
King Henry 2, Juliet United.
Vk2LQ, ZL2BRO. Thanks, Paul. You have a good evening, and hopefully get some more. I'm going to just scan off and see what else I can get. 73 to you, and have a good evening. Vk2LQ, ZL2BRO.
Yeah, good on you. Thanks, Robert. Thanks for coming back. I think there was a Kilo Hotel 4 Juliet United, Vk2LQ.
Yeah, this King Henry 2, Juliet United. Any copy there, down under?
Yeah, QSL, King Henry 4 Juliet United. I believe I got that right from the Midway Islands, Vk2LQ.
Yeah, okay, Vk2LQ. I thought, what's his name, was on frequency also. But anyway, you're about 5'8" here, 5'8", with a lot of, there's some QRM just now, but earlier it was quiet there. And you're talking to Rob there. And you're coming in 5x7 here, back on my beam here. The call is King Henry 2, Juliet United. King Henry 2, Juliet United. I'm on the island of Guam, right?
Yeah, Daniello, is it? Is that correct? Yeah, good on you, mate. I got you 5 and 7, and you're coming off the side of the beam. I'm at about 120 degrees, so I've got you off the side. You got me off the back, and it's all still working, mate. That's great to see. 57, QSL.
Yeah, QSL. Name is Danny. Yeah, Danny. Yeah, we're on the northern part of the small island here in Guam, and I can hear Rob also there. He's loud on my side. All right, Paul. 57 also here on the island of Guam, and have a nice Sunday. Over.
Yeah, good on you, my friend. Thanks for stopping by. Nice to get another one, another new call in the log there, Danny. But you stay safe, mate. Enjoy the DX, and thanks for stopping by. King Henry 2, Juliet uniform. Vk3AMP, mate. 73s, beers and cheers. QRZ Vk3AMP. CQ on 20, CQ20. CQ 20 metres, CQ20. Vk3AMP, Victor Kilo 2, Lima, Quebec. Vk3AMP, CQ on 20, CQ on 20, CQ20. Vk3AMP calling CQ. CQ20, CQ 20 metres, CQ20. Vk3AMP, Victor Kilo 2, Lima, Quebec. Vk3AMP, CQ20, CQ on 20, CQ20. Vk3AMP calling CQ. CQ on 20, CQ 20 metres, CQ20, CQ20. Vk3AMP, Victor Kilo 2, Lima, Quebec. Vk3AMP, CQ on 20, CQ20, CQ 20 metres. Vk3AMP calling CQ. I think there was a Zulu Lima 1 in there. Just go again. Yeah, you just took a bit of a dive. I just brought the beam just around to your location. Just give me the suffix. I've got Zulu Lima 1. Just give me the suffix a couple of times. Completely lost you. We'll try one more time. Let's try it one more time.
Zulu Lima 1, Mike Charlie.
Okay, Zulu Lima 1, Mike Charlie. Okay, Mark, got you back there, mate. Go ahead. Very difficult copy, mate. I can hear you. You're in the clear, and then you just completely drop away, mate. Just try again. No, mate. No, I don't think it's going to happen this time. Let me. Yeah, I've got the beam virtually right on you, mate, and I'm struggling to pull you out. I don't know what you've done. It's probably just conditions, mate. Just not right there at the moment. Yeah, I got Roger, but that's about it. So, look, mate, give us another try in about 10 or 15 minutes. See how the band goes. But at the moment, you're just quite not there, my friend. Yeah, good on you, mate. Zulu Lima 1, Mike Charlie. Good on you, Mark. All right, we'll try again a little bit later on. QRZ, Victor Kilo 2, Lima, Quebec, VK2LQ, CQ20, CQ on 20, CQ 20 metres, CQ20. VK2LQ calling CQ.
ZL1, Yankee X-ray.
Station again, just go again.
ZL1, Yankee X-ray.
ZL1, Yankee X-ray. Good day, Steve. Just got told I'm just live streaming, mate. One of the batteries in one of the cameras have gone flat, so I might have to swap them out. But good day, Steve. Nice to get you log for the first time. You got Paul this way, Papa Alpha Uniform Lima.
Yeah, it's VK2 Lima, Quebec, ZL1 Yankee X-ray. And I find you, Paul, yeah, you've been a 10 over 9. I was just listening to you, so you're a good 10 over 9 to me. I'm up the top of the North Island there, about 150 k's north of Auckland, right on the east coast there, Paul. You, just looking, you must be up in the Blue Mountains, are you there, Paul, over?
Not quite up in the Blue Mountains, at the foothills, mate, just near Penrith, between Penrith and Blaxland there, mate. QSL?
QSL there, Paul. Yeah, I lived many years ago. I lived in Layla Park, just on the outskirts of Blacktown, and I worked for a company at Parramatta next to the jail, and I used to deliver a lot of office furniture around that area. Used to go a couple of times a week, and used to go to the Penrith Rugby Club and things like that. And I did have a friend did live up in the Blue Mountains there. Was it Winmalee, I think it is, from memory? Go back a long way there, all over.
Yeah, QSL, mate. Yeah, Winmalee. Yep, that's just up in between Springwood and on the back road there towards Richmond. So, yeah, that sounds about right, mate. That's pretty good. I got you about 5 and 7, 57, Steve.
Oh, thanks for 57 there. Yeah, I'm only running about 70 watts and just a long wire, so nothing very flashy here. But I do have the advantage. I am about a mile from salt water from the Pacific Ocean, and I'm elevated about 150 feet, so I have a very good takeoff spot. That's what I was just wondering about when you're talking to, I think it was Mark before, and you couldn't hear him. I thought, well, you were coming so strong to me, so I thought I'd give you a call. And yeah, like you said, I don't think we've ever spoken before. I'll have to have a look when I put it all on QRZ there, Paul, over.
Yeah, QSL, yeah, no, Steve, my log's showing it's our first contact. So, yeah, I've got you in QRZ, mate. So, yeah, my log shows it's our first contact. Yeah, but Mark's, I think he's just wired up a dipole for 20, but he's only got it ground-mounted doing 20 watts. So, that's probably why. You're probably up a bit higher than him on your log wire. And, yeah, we're doing 400 into a 7-element log periodic with two elements on 20, facing just across the top of the North Island there, QSL.
Oh, yeah. No, you got a very good setup there. I'm very basic, haven't got room to put stuff here. And I just find this long wire does me. I don't really chase DX. I have sort of a bit of a listen round, but I maybe get into doing poster stuff. I enjoy doing that and getting out and going around the different parks and up on the hills and all the other sort of stuff. So that's my sort of what I do. I'm supposed to be retired, but I'm doing 50 plus hours a week working for my old boss at the moment. So yeah, so much for retirement. So yeah, not much time at all for the radio at the moment, and we've been away half this weekend. So yeah, my first one I've spoken to on the radio since we got back about 1 or 2 o'clock this afternoon. But yeah, so that's about all here. So yeah, very very basic, very modest, and but yeah, don't chase a lot of DX unless it's a nice strong station there, Paul, over.
Yeah, QSL, mate, QSL. Yeah, I like working DX, and I've been, as I was just saying, I think it was Mark earlier on. We spoke a little bit earlier on. I think he's just been testing different things out with the antenna, but just getting a phone call as well. Everyone's ringing, but yeah. So yeah, look, I don't mind working DX. I've been doing 400 watts for about 2 or 3 weeks now. Usually I do between 5 and 40. Just to have a bit of, you know, just to see how far I can push things. But I've had this new amp for about 4 months, and I've had it out for about 3 weeks. So at the moment, I'm just enjoying doing a little bit more power, mate. I do have a couple of other amps, but they're a bit older, and they quite easily do the 400 watts. But I need to run inline keyers and stuff like that. Where this one, I just run a cable between the radio and that for automatic band switching and everything, and just makes things a little bit more safer on the 101MP there, mate. ZL1 Yankee X-ray Vk3AMP returning.
Yeah, Vk3AMP, ZL1 Yankee X-ray. Oh, fine there, Paul. Yeah, that's sort of the reason I don't chase the DX, because I haven't really got the equipment here, you know, the sort of power. I'm operating out of a room that's attached to the house, a bit like a caravan, the old 15 amp lead. We have the normal radio type plug on the side of the house, which is plugged this cabin into. It is on wheels if we want to. So yeah, I just keep the power down to about 70 to 80 watts on there. And yeah, like I said, I haven't got room for a big antenna. That's why there's too many trees behind me, with the neighbours overhanging, all that sort of stuff. So just keep it simple. But yeah, it is good to get out some DX stations. I've been out of for 2 years now, but I've only got about 35 to 40 different countries so far. So like I said, I don't really take DX. Unless you can get a guy in the first up on that DX calls, as soon as everybody finds them, you know, you just get swamped. But I do like going down the beach, because I'm only 5 minutes from the Pacific Ocean, or 5 minutes from we got a big harbour here, and we're going down there playing with portable quarter-wave antennas on the beach, and that sort of stuff, and have a bit of fun there too. So, yeah, that's about all I do there, Paul, over.
Yeah, good on you, Steve. All right, mate. I might just leave it there with you, Steve. I'm doing a live broadcast, and one of the cameras have gone flat, so I might have to duck off, quickly switch those batteries over. But if you want to have a listen to how you sound, mate, just have a look at my call sign on YouTube, and I'll quickly just swap these camera batteries over, and hopefully we'll get the second camera back up and going. But very nice to get you in the log there, mate, and look forward to catching you down the coax again real soon. ZL1 Yankee X-ray Vk3AMP returning for a final.
Yeah, thanks there, Paul. No, much appreciated. Enjoyed the rad crew with you, and another new contact. VK2's Lima, Quebec, ZL1 Yankee X-ray 73, Paul.
Yeah, good on you. Thanks, Steve. Sorry to just cut it there, mate, but I better get these batteries changed out. All right, 73s. Cheers for now.
Cheers, Paul.
All right, hopefully, sorry about that, I didn't notice that. Thanks, Paul. Should be back up now, just put a fresh set in. I might have to buy some new ones. They don't seem to last as good as they once did, but then you get the aftermarket ones and they never last as good as what the genuine ones do. But that's how it is.
CQ on 20, CQ 20. CQ 20 metres, CQ 20. VK2LQ, Victor Kilo 2 Lima, Quebec, VK2LQ. CQ on 20, CQ 20, CQ 20. VK2LQ. CQ20, CQ20, CQ 20 metres, CQ20. VK2LQ, Victor Kilo 2 Lima, Quebec, calling CQ20. CQ on 20, CQ 20 metres, CQ20. VK2LQ calling CQ. CQ20, CQ20, CQ20. VK2LQ, Victor Kilo 2 Lima, Quebec. VK2LQ, CQ on 20, CQ20. VK2LQ calling CQ. CQ20, CQ 20 metres, CQ20. VK2LQ, Victor Kilo 2 Lima, Quebec, VK2LQ. CQ on 20, CQ on 20, CQ20. VK2LQ, Victor Kilo 2 Lima, Quebec, calling CQ on 20, CQ 20 metres, CQ20. VK2LQ calling CQ. CQ20, CQ 20 metres, CQ on 20. VK2LQ, Victor Kilo 2 Lima, Quebec. VK2LQ calling CQ on 20, CQ on 20, CQ20. VK2LQ calling CQ.
Well, the band's starting to open up a bit by the looks of it. A few more starting to show up here on the scope, but we're getting a few static crashes from the lightning around within Australia. So we can see all the lightning around the world here, but I mainly focus on where it is happening around my location. So it's still far enough away not to worry about, but once it starts getting up around this area here, then we'll look at maybe switching off and disconnecting antennas. But until then, we're in no immediate danger. Those red flashes you see, they're actual strikes happening now within 1 or 2 seconds of being captured here. So there's all those dots, depending on the colour, will depend on how long ago. The red ones are recent and the white ones a little while ago. That white one with the red circle, as you've probably just seen, their strikes are taking place now. And there's all sensors spread all around Australia, all around the world. People install them in their homes and they capture where all the lightning strikes are. Within about 10 metres of where they hit. So not a bad system. And it's good for us hams. We can see where the lightning's happening and you can hear that static on the band, generally from strikes taking place.
And see a report around S8, but will give you exactly more details about your finger report in your next transmission. My name is Joe, Juliet Oscar Echo. Back to you, Vk3 Sugar Oscar, IK5 Romeo Papa.
Un caro amico da Marta solo.
Vk 2 LKW, Vk 5 Hotel Kilo. I'll leave the band and wish both you and Peter a good evening. So 73 from ZL2 JTM.
Por la contestación y por atenderme a la banda, lo mejor 73 para ti, los tuyos, y esperamos encontrarse otra vez. Víctor Kilo 3, Víctor Kilo número 3, Santiago, Ontario, Italia, Kilo 5, Rumanía, Puerto Rico.
Geez, Paul, you can see the band just opening and closing or getting very noisy, very quiet. I don't know how well it shows up on here. But, yeah, the band's very up and down. It's amazing. This must be some local interference here. Look at that. Someone's probably turned something on. It looks like it's arcing or something. Wow, look at that. It's very... are you hearing much on the band down your neck of the woods, or is it just as quiet as what it is here? Just be interesting to see, mate.
Victor Kilo 4 Charlie Golf, Echo 5 1 Juliet Delta.
Yeah, the bands have really been up and yeah, they're just I haven't seen them this bad. Not like 1 minute there it's in and the next minute it's just completely gone, and then 30 seconds later it's back in, and it's just. I just spoke to him probably half hour ago.
I'm very happy to meet you once again after a long time. And I've actually got resident status Mr. Garland, which means I live here without a permit or anything else. And that's the story. It worked out fine for me a number of positions, and that mainly finance area. As they retired 28 years ago. Yeah, 28 years ago. And just generally enjoying life, enjoying retirement. A little bit of amateur radio, but I'm not too much. I'm not into contests or things like this.
Whiskey 5 Alpha, contact. Echo Whiskey 5 Alpha, Echo Whiskey. Yeah.
From Echo Alpha 3 Bravo Echo Mike. Yaesu calling DX 101.
Job, really excellent, DRU, no problem. Okay, I'm running here with 500 watts, 500. Which is about 30 feet above the ground. It seems to work pretty good at that height. Not too high, but it does what I want. I'm not into contests, etc. I just enjoy chatting in the radio. Victor Kilo 4 Charlie Golf, Echo 51 Juliet Downer. Oh, Mr. Close. On the top of the table, so good. Thank you. Thank you very much for the new lovely contact. And let's.
Well, we might leave it there. Bands absolutely unpredictable. So we might just end the stream there. Not as busy it was the last stream. Conditions are very up and down. They might come in later tonight. Usually they're in by now, but we have seen them come in about 7:30 at night till about 8:30. So maybe if conditions pick up a little bit later on, we might try again. But for now, thanks for watching. All right, Paulie, got to run, mate. No point playing around here. Not much happening. So I'll go and do something else. All right, mate. 73s. All the best. Take care. Thanks for watching. Cheers for now.